Minato has arrived in the battlefield, people. Minato is finally here. Thumbs up for this awesome Naruto chapter. Were you fanboying, freaking out when Minato arrived on that battlefield in the last page and it showed him come up? He arrived on the battlefield. Were you fanboying? But overall, before we get into that later on in the video, we gotta start off with the first part of this chapter with Naruto, Kakashi, Obito, etc. Now, Naruto and the Shinobi Alliance, they're still fighting the Madara and the Ten Tails. Naruto's getting hit by Sakura. And the thing that I want to point out in this chapter is that everything that ever happened to Shikamaru, his dad dying, one of his best friends, Neji, dying, everything that happened to him recently, he is still able to move past that and take on a leadership role just like his father would have, for them to try to win this war, victory in this war. And you have to commend him on that, because he could be down, feeling down because his dad just died, Neji died. He could be feeling down, but instead, he's there thinking of plans to do to defeat the Ten Tails and try to pull out a victory of all that's happened. So you gotta give him you gotta commend him for that. And basically, he goes to a rock ninja and tells him that we need to do this, basically a basic earth barrier where almost everybody on this battlefield right now can do. And the guy tells him, well, we can do it, but it's going to break easily. And Shikamaru's like, I don't care. We need to do it. So he said, I'll show him the seals. Shikamaru uses Ino for him to show everyone the techniques of how to do it. He winds up showing them everybody, and they do it. And the Ten Tails, he basically sends off a tail beast bomb. And basically, the barrier is defective, but it still breaks through, basically. And that's basically, this technique is supposed to help people survive more when the Ten Tails attack. It's supposed to help them be able to survive more, even though it breaks easily. But overall, for Shikamaru to come up, still coming up with these plans after everything that happened here recently is great. This is why you have to love Shikamaru's character, because even after everything that happened to him, he's still able to pull up enough strength and courage to come up with a plan to fight the Ten Tails. Now, another thing I want to go into is you see Sakura. And she's basically healing Naruto. People in the battlefield, they're basically complaining about, oh, how are we going to defeat the Ten Tails without Naruto's cloak? And Sakura basically goes into saying that, oh, stop complaining. Naruto considers us comrades, so we should be able to protect him this time. And we should start pulling our own weight, do our own part. And I'm like, Sakura, stop trying to copy Hinata. Hinata did this a couple of chapters ago. She had her moment to shine. Don't try to copy Hinata. But she goes in and saying her stuff. Like Kishi's trying to bring Sakura more into the chapters now, since she's been more irrelevant in these recent chapters, recent events that have been happening. So he's trying to bring her back. But during that whole problem, like, Sakura, step aside. Hinata already did this stuff, you know. But yeah, Sakura's trying to become more of a major factor in this thing. She's healing Naruto, basically telling him to start doing their own side, because right now I'm healing Naruto. And then that's kind of from the first part. And then we go into Obito and Kakashi. And the thing that I love about this part with Obito and Kakashi is that Kakashi uses Obito's own words against him, which I love that Kakashi did. Kakashi basically goes to say that people who abandon the ninja rules are scum. People who abandon their friends and comrades are worse than scum. And people who disregard their comrades' feelings are even worse than that. And Obito just standing there listening to him. And I love that Kakashi did this. And there's also those words that Kakashi said from Obito. It set the tone for this whole series, if you think about it. Because Kakashi said it to the original Team 7, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. And just think about that, and him saying to Obito, like I said, like I love how he uses his own words against him. And Obito, he basically goes to show Kakashi why he has no heart. He says, it caused me too much pain. I had to take it out. And like I said, people, dude's going crazy. He basically said he took out his heart because it's been causing him too much pain. And like he's better without it. And he does this genjutsu, basically, on Kakashi, and basically it shows Rin and the younger Obito, his old self, on the other side of Kakashi. And Ren's like, oh, Kakashi, I miss you, I love you, so-and-so. And Ren, and not Ren, and Obito, he's kind of like, I want to become Hokage. Which is kind of freaky, like I said. Obito went crazy, using these genjutsus, and it's not working on Kakashi. Kakashi is still seeing past that. And Obito basically tells Kakashi, I can give you this. If you surrender and let me do what I have to do, what I've been trying to do all this time, I can give you this. Just give me time and I can give you this world where Ren is still alive and you still have the old me, basically. But Kakashi doesn't want to see it. Kakashi tells him that you're the only one that's denying it. I still see the real you. Kakashi said, I still see that what's real. You're the only one that's denying my feelings. Which goes why, and Obito, he's kind of saying he doesn't care about the feelings right now. Like, he's saying, forget that, it leaves you weak. The faster you drop that, the more stronger you're going to become. Basically saying, Akash saying, no, that's wrong. And basically, what I see is, I see this fight about to wrap up pretty soon, and I see Obito becoming good. I don't believe that he's going to end this whole fight still being bad. You can tell the change in Obito's manner, how he's listening to Kakashi's words more. Like, he's kind of just sitting there, asking questions, hearing Kakashi's answer. Kind of like, if you remember how Nagato did to Naruto. Before they fight, he kind of asked him a few questions to hear Naruto's answer. So, I don't know, do you think that Kishi maybe is going to pull something off that, how he did with Nagato? I really don't see that happening with Obito, maybe trying to raise people back from the dead who died in this war. You know, pulling a Nagato. I don't think Madara would let that happen or so on, but I do see that Obito becoming good at the end of this war, because you can tell the change already. He's listening to Kakashi's words. Like, he's listening to it, and you can tell it's affecting him. But Kakashi basically tells him, you're the one that's denying people's feelings. And basically says, you're not the old you, basically. And then we go back from that part, and this part from the chapter that I've been looking for so long, I've been waiting. Minato appears on the battlefield, and he just kind of appears out of nowhere. He appears fast, and in the chapter, like, because the Tensors are stopped by attack from the Eight Tails, because he's trying to save Naruto, because the Ten Tails is targeting B. Because the point I want to bring up is, Madara says, I wonder if the Ten Tails is going crazy because it senses the tail beast of Naruto. Which brings up a point in the last chapter, because if you remember, when in the last chapter, when all the tail beasts behind Naruto, they showed the Six Pass eyes behind Naruto, the Ten Tails went berserk. It started freaking out and stuff. So that kind of answers the question, like Madara said. I wonder if the Ten Tails is freaking out because it senses the tail beast inside Naruto. But the tail beast trying to target Naruto, and it basically stops. And you see a kunai, and at this moment, I'm like, and you see the seal around. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to get serious. Minato and the rest of the Kage is about to appear, but only a Minato appears, and it's like fast. And he's like, I hope I'm not too late. And Naruto's like, no, just right on time, Dad. And that moment, I'm like, yo, this is like really epic, man. It's like, really epic. Minato arrives on the battlefield. I was kind of hoping that he arrives with the other Hokage and Sakura and the Sasuke and Orochimaru. Because it'd be kind of cool, because they were traveling in a pack, so it was kind of cool for them to appear in the battlefield together. But that didn't happen. But overall, beast moment. I would have expected Naruto to be more surprised, like, what the hell are you doing here? You know, like, kind of surprised that Minato showed up, but he was kind of more, like, cool about it. Like, he sensed it. He was like, you're on time, Dad. So, who knows, maybe he sensed Minato's chakra while Minato was approaching, and that's why he wasn't so surprised, but maybe just, like, Kishi wanted to make it, like, a cool moment, so he left it like that. But that's how the chapter ended. This was a really good chapter. I really enjoyed it. you can just imagine Naruto's reaction when he sees Sasuke rise on that battlefield. Like, you can just imagine Naruto probably gonna be freaking out. But you know, since Minato's there, it's not so far away from where the other Kage, Sasuke, and Orochimaru is gonna appear. This was the end of the chapter. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for next week's chapter. If done it for this chapter, I'm gonna guess the next chapter is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really good. I can see maybe Minato's gonna try to fight Madara, or they're gonna try to take down the Ten Tails first. But I can see Madara trying to stop them from doing that. But who knows? Maybe it's gonna be a team up between Sasuke and Minato fighting Madara, or trying to stop the Ten Tails. Who knows? But I can't wait for next week's chapter. This is pretty much it for my review. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up for this awesome Naruto chapter. I'm almost 17. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.